Welcome back, everybody. I'm Jade Monkey. We're back here in Rust to talk about that Rust Console Edition for the PlayStation 4, the Xbox One, next generations, and everything in between. And we got kind of a collection of news items here, but we're also talking about Oceanbound and when we think this might be coming in for us over on the Rust Console Edition. Okay, so let's cover the little news tidbits here first. What's pending, what they're aware of. Okay, so there's two glitches out there. There's a jackhammer refilling glitch, and there's also a split glitch. I know, it's back. But they did actually respond to this and say that they're going to fix both of them, and it's in the works. So the split glitch, if you didn't know, if you're trying to split things here by a furnace, anything that gives you a status effect like cold or hot, your split will be canceled. Yes, it's extremely annoying. So basically turn off furnaces and make sure your status is good, and then your split should be fine. Or if you're crafting, some people have been saying that if you're crafting, that'll cause it too. Also, the jackhammers, you cannot refill on the workbenches. You're supposed to be able to. That is a glitch. They are going to fix it. A band-aid for that would be to put the jackhammer on the repair bench, and you'll have to pay materials to fix it. I know it's not ideal, especially if you're rolling solo, but that's, I mean, it's better than paying 150 scrap and then using it one time. So we've got that going on. Okay, so let's see. We also have, they addressed, kind of, sort of, over on the Twitter, Rust Console Edition, or somebody, I'm sorry, is it Move? Put on there, it says, when will Oceanbound news drop? And they said, no planned date yet. Once more information is available, I'll be sure to communicate it. And that was, what, 6/8? Something like that. So we'll kind of go over what we think that estimated time is. I mean, this doesn't tell us too much, although I know they don't want to commit to anything yet until they absolutely positively know. And yes, we are still waiting for things like custom servers, and I strongly believe that Power Surge is interlinked with community servers or custom servers, as there is a lot of server-side stuff that is happening there. Even if we don't use the Rust Plus application, but still, it's very heavy on the server side. So if you're waiting for community servers, we'll most certainly let you know when that does happen. And yeah, that's just still cooking. Okay, so let's go down here. We had a couple other things. If you didn't know, there is the Anniversary Timothy skin that is available on your respective platform stores. So PlayStation Store and Microsoft Store. Go check that out. You can dig that up. Also, we had the special items drop in. If you didn't see that, these are the bad boys that are available for this week. I'm sorry, for 2 weeks. I'm sorry. And then we had a wipe glitch that occurred on wipe day for weekly servers, and they have, I believe they're fixed now completely. So if you're waiting to jump in, don't wait anymore. Get in there. Get that scrap. Get that progression. Okay, so on to what we were talking about up here. Let me zoom up here. We're talking about Oceanbound. Whoop, down here. So Oceanbound is a tricky thing because it is on playtest branch, and we still don't know. Obviously, they said upstairs, so we're going to have to kind of put things together. We're going to have to put together the history that we've had so far, because we've had a few of these bad boys in the past. So here's what I came up with. You know, prepare yourself for extremely bad doodle. Extremely bad drawing. Here we go. Okay, so on top there, I put time from left to right. I can bust this out. It's like my little laser pointer. So from left to right. So this would represent, so right here on this line, the A and B, this represents PTB, or Public Testing Branch. A would be, I don't know, Fishing Village. And then there's usually a gap in between. And then this would represent, B here would represent Oceanbound. And typically we have a gap in time. And that gap in time is sometimes a few weeks, but usually it's a month on average. So I put about a month. And our month mark for Fishing Village coming in, and for us, is going to be, I think, June 20th, I want to say. So we're getting close. It's about 2 weeks and change. Could happen at any time whenever they're ready. But this typically has the gap, and then this starts here, and then it slowly moves through time, and then there's usually some updates throughout this time period. And then once it's good and polished, it goes from here. Do you like my voice crack? Polished. It goes from here to main branch. As you can see, main branch here is always running. Like, that would be the old version, and then when this new one comes in, then it becomes the new branch, and it's always going. So typically these PTBs can last 2 to 3 months on average. I hope it's faster for everybody's sake, but you know, the process being what it is for PlayStation and Xbox, I get it, but also I want the updates. You know what I'm saying? Whoops! I didn't mean to shoot that. Didn't know that was loaded. Misclick, misclick. So that's what we're looking at. I think we're in this orange area here. I think we're further than halfway to the next piece, but we'll have to wait and see. Again, as soon as we know, we will certainly let everybody else know. You like that, Jade Weepin'? So I think that's where we are right now. So I would say probably not in a week or two, but we'll have to wait and see. But here's the thing. Oceanbound, we still don't even know what it's going to be yet. We know by the name it's got to be something with the ocean. So really, there's only two major things left here. We have cargo ship and underwater labs. Now, there are some murmurings that cargo ship is the target, but if things fall apart, they're going to push for underwater labs. I will have to wait and see. It's still no official word from them, but I'll take either one. These are both fantastic. Although if I had a choice, me personally, I love cargo ship, but underwater labs is legit, right? Especially if it brings in that transport vehicle, the submarines, right? The duo and the solo submarine. And let's not forget, one of the major reasons why this is also exciting is Oceanbound is slated for the next piece, but then after that, it's going to be Power Surge. And I cannot even begin to tell you how amazing that is. It's going to change the game for everybody. Solos, big groups. I mean, just the gameplay loops they're going to add in general are going to be good, but it's going to add more balance. No longer are the days where people can just spam these at not turret drops, but airdrops. People put turrets now, which is smart. Don't get me wrong, but you know, if you're a solo, that's pretty rough. You know what I mean? So yeah, we're anxiously awaiting this. We'll have to wait and see what this is. I would say give it another 2 weeks or so before we have information or see something out here. That's typically, like I said, at the average is about a month, and 2 weeks will roughly get us to the 20th, right? So, you know, hang tight. We'll let you guys know ASAP. And if you're like, hey, man, I'm a solo and I'm getting clapped by Zergs, you got any suggestions? I got one for you. This one's specially designed for solos in mind, and it's been battle tested on an official server multiple times. This is the Arrow base. This is a vault base specifically designed for those solos, like I said, and also has low cost, low upkeep, low profile to keep you surviving throughout the wipe, especially if you make two. I'll put it up on the end screen. Go check that bad boy out.